Good evening, everyone. 3-year-old Hannah Wesche was found unresponsive and covered in bruises at her family's home last March.
The little girl died just 10 days later, and now her babysitter is on trial for her murder. Local 12's David Winter is live in Hamilton with news from the courtroom. David, what can you tell us there?
Well, today's proceeding just wrapped up a couple of minutes ago. They're going to begin bright and early tomorrow morning. Little Hannah Wesche, she died a year ago. That was just 10 days after EMTs brought her to the hospital. The 36-year-old babysitter, Lindsey Partin, sat quietly today while the EMT who responded to Hannah that day and the doctors who treated her testified before a jury. The EMT said the father was shaking Hannah when he arrived, trying to get her to wake up. He later revised that statement to say nudging instead of shaking. The ER physician who first examined Hannah said that she had bruising on her face and body, and she was basically unresponsive. The jury saw pictures of Hannah with bruises on her left eye, her chin, her neck, and her body. We are blurring those images because they could be considered quite disturbing. On cross-examination, the defense attorney asked the doctor if he could say when or where the pictures were taken.
You don't know where, with first-hand information, those photographs were taken?
No.
You don't know whether or not they were pre- or post-operative?
I don't. I don't know anything happened prior to her arrival.
Or after? After she left your hospital about an hour after she arrived?
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
The pediatric neuroradiologist that examined the CT scans of Hannah's brain said that the injuries she detected were likely caused by abusive head trauma.
Subdural hemorrhage is typically going to be seen in significant accidental injuries, motor vehicle collisions, kids hit by cars, and then abusive head injury. Not typically seen in small kind of garden variety falls.
The EMT earlier in the day told the court that the babysitter told him that Hannah had fallen over a toy in the garage the day before and hit her head. The defense spent the day planting the seed that Hannah's injuries may have occurred at the hands of someone else other than the defendant, even perhaps the medical team. Hannah's mother and father spent the day at the courthouse, but not inside the courtroom. They may be called as witnesses, and so they cannot be in the proceedings. Now, this trial is expected to last 8 days. Reporting live in Hamilton, David Winter, Local 12 News.
All right, David, thank you. And prosecutors say they plan to call 10 more witnesses. The defense has 4 witnesses on its list, including Lindsey Partin.